In order to be a great trader, you need to be able to see the bigger picture. So many beginner traders, or so many traders in general, they're always looking at a small time frame. They're stuck on the 5 minute, they're stuck on the 15 minute, and sometimes it's hard to gauge direction. But sometimes you need to zoom out, see the bigger picture, and see what is going on in the markets. So, right now, I'm gonna just turn on my moving averages and show you guys something that is going on with the overall market. So, I have the 100-day moving average and the 200-day moving average. So, obviously, we've been seeing a lot of selling pressure recently from all-time highs. We're kind of down almost 5%. But we need to be able to look at what is happening now, where we are at now, so that you can have an idea of how to take your next trade. So obviously we have our zones, we have our 4 hour time frames, our daily time frames, and I'm looking at ES right now. So this is the futures chart for the S&P 500, and this is a zone that I have been talking about, which is this level right here, which is that 5860 level right here. So we traded right into that level today, and as you guys can see, this is also where we have our 100-day moving average, that purple line right there. So we need to look at this and think, hey, we can see what happened here before we reached this level. We can see those buyers stepping in, those buyers stepping in, those buyers stepping in, and this time it is also corresponding to our 100-day moving average. So as traders, if we were short for the past couple weeks, if you were short for the past few days, this is a time, maybe you don't want to think long, but this is the time to say, hey, maybe I'll, hold off on my short positions. This is the time to be maybe thinking about taking some long positions. If we go to a shorter time frame, we can see exactly what happened when we reached that 100-day moving average and that 4 hour time zone. Whenever you see two things happening at the same time, so two possible support areas, just know that that can be a very strong support area. So you can see we came to this level and we found that support, and I believe this level can be our short-term support, our short-term demand level for the overall markets. So once we started reaching this level, this is where I started to think about taking long positions in individual stocks. So we can see Apple today. So I took a long position in Apple today, and if we look at this, it was around this time right here. So I seen Apple was coming to this level, this 232, 233 level, which also, what's that? That is our 100-day moving average. We have our weekly demand zone right there. This is a strong area of support. And when you see the overall market also finding support, that is the time to be thinking about longer positions. If you take a step back and we look at this from a higher time frame, we can see how significant this area is. We can see right here, rejection, 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 breakout out of this area. So this area by default becomes our next possible area of demand, and this is the area that you need to start thinking about a long position possibly. And if you have a moving average, a higher time frame moving average, and a higher time frame demand zone sitting at the same area, that's one of the best entries that you could find. If I show you other individual stocks, we can look at Meta, for example. We can see Meta came to this weekly level today. Look at this weekly level on Meta around that $600 area. Look at that perfect bounce right out of that area. And if you were paying attention to this, you could have easily caught a almost 5% move, which would have been 2, 3, 400% trade if you've seen this trade. So guys, I just wanted to leave you guys with this video, just talking to you guys about looking at the bigger picture. Look at those higher time frames and see what is going on the outside. Don't be so stuck on those 5-minute time frames, those 15-minute time frames. Zoom out a little bit so you can get a better picture, better trades, and a better idea of what is going on in the markets. So guys, that is all for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe if you are not subscribed, and if you want to be part of our private group, I'm going to show you guys here really quick. You can see we took a trade on Apple today. So you can see we took some Apple calls right here. Perfect. That 233 level that I was talking to you guys about just now, you can see we took a trade right there once we entered that demand level, and we rode this thing up for over, I think it was 20% at the high. So if you guys want to be part of that group, I'm going to leave the link in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.